Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit Reading for May. This is your girl Mermaid Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. My intentions for this reading, Taurus, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit to you right now in this very moment of anything you need to hear right now. And this could pertain to your love life, career, finances, spiritual evolution, but whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are more than welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm going to first clear and set the energy for you guys using my sound bowl. So let's go ahead and take a moment to take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what Spirit would like to talk to you about. What do you need to hear right now? What do you need to know about what's unfolding, what has happened in the month of May? Anything that I can give you further clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your life at this time. What does Spirit want to talk about for my Tauruses? Tell me about it, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Taurus need to hear right now in this moment? Okay, first card out, we have protection. Whoa, this is a big one, Taurus, and it says, the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So Taurus, you're being protected right now. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the universe, God is protecting you at this moment. And something that is not happening or is not happening the way you thought was going to is for a specific reason. Either it's because it's not for you, it's not the right time, but trust in what is happening, Taurus, because really here, your angels, your spirit guides are very strong. They watch over you and they want to make sure that whatever is coming into your life will actually fulfill you, because I'm kind of getting this sense that maybe some of you guys have been going through some dips in the roads, some blockages, and you're starting to get a little bit discouraged from it. You're starting to kind of wonder why this is all happening. But if you guys are in that situation, you are being protected right now. Closed doors are opportunities to find new ones to open, honestly. And closed doors truly, truly are protection. And this is a lesson that took me a very long time to learn. There were things that I thought I wanted so badly, but the door was closed. And I questioned myself. I questioned my the feelings I had behind that. But it wasn't until much later where I started to release it, accept that maybe it wasn't the right time, accept that maybe that wasn't the right thing for me. And then when I moved on, there was something to show me why that couldn't have happened. And once I learned about that, once I saw the truth behind it, I was like, Spirit, help me dodge a bullet there, truly. And I feel with whatever's going on, Taurus, the same thing is happening for you. You're a very enlightened being. I feel as if your chakras are starting to be very activated right now. So your awareness is increasing. And I feel as if for some of you that are still unclear about the situation, Spirit wants you to know that there's truly protection behind all of this. Maybe even to some cases, divine intervention to close that door that you were very close to walk through that wouldn't have been right for you. Wow. Let's keep going. Someone may be thinking of dyeing their hair a different color this month too, or just dyed their hair. Sometimes Spirit gives me these messages to provide confirmation that this message is for you. But tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit, of what Taurus needs to hear right now. Okay. Dove Spirit. Beautiful. And it says, be peace with number 21. So 21 can break down to a 3. And with 3s, it's all about setting things up. It's about getting the work, getting the motivation, teaming up with Spirit, co-creating with Spirit, with God. But you know, Taurus, again, with whatever didn't work out, whatever you had to take some sort of U-turn, some sort of setback, or even detour on a specific situation, Spirit really does want you to be at peace with it. Spirit does not want you to worry, does not want you to be hard on yourself, does not want you to kind of start creating more problems, because there really isn't any, Taurus. And even if you do find yourself to be in some difficult situations, everything will be handled, everything will be taken care of. Truly, God is on your side, Spirit is on your side in ways that sometimes we don't see very clearly, but it will show itself by the end of this month. I can guarantee that. So in the meantime, Taurus, if you find yourself kind of going on that hamster wheel of thoughts that are, this isn't going to happen, I'm just wasting my time, you know, kind of getting down in that aspect because of something not unfolding the way we wanted it to, Spirit wants you to kind of find something else to do when you start to cycle in that. Try to find peace in your everyday life, because there are beautiful things around us that we don't necessarily pay attention to because we're so focused on achieving, on getting an outcome, getting a goal. And by no means am I saying that being ambitious and determined is a bad thing. But when we start to kind of get hard on ourselves because we're not achieving to a certain timeline, to a certain deadline, to a certain, you know, way, we kind of start blocking ourselves because it adds to the disbelief of what we can really do. But with whatever is happening, Taurus, that you're being protected from, you can be at peace knowing it's what's best for you. And that something better is coming in. Something better will reveal itself to you. A whole new path may be opening for you, Taurus. And even for some of you that have started to go down that path, uncertain if this is the right thing, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. If that was a new home, a new job, a new way of living, a new way of being that is coming into your life, be at peace that this is the right way. This is the way that you are being guided to do, Taurus. Tell me more. Tell me more for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear right now? Some of you may be finding feathers, white feathers specifically, in your home, on a walk outside in nature. Okay, you got 2 cards. Let's see. Renewal of peace. So peace is coming out over and over again. So yeah, you guys have been through some difficult, and if it's not per se difficult, definitely some blockages. And Spirit wants to say that they are clearing the path for you. And Taurus, there's nothing that you need to force. There's nothing that you need to really do other than heal. Heal and accept. I mean, there is something that is coming out of this, Taurus. And in the meantime, Spirit, God, the universe is taking care of it. Does that mean ignore your everyday duties and obligations that you have to do to pay the bills? No. But it's saying that you don't need to do much more other than releasing your fears, releasing your doubts, setting your intentions and prayers and leaving them in God's hands. I do feel for a lot of you guys, it's a time to rest. It's a time to recharge. If there was something that didn't work out, now it's back to the drawing board, but nothing in a way that should add to your stress and worry. Really, I think a lot of you need to spend more time out in nature, specifically with the trees. I don't know why that's drawing to me. Maybe there's a tree in your nearby neighborhood, in your backyard, that Spirit wants you to connect with. There's energy within that tree that will help ground you, that will help stabilize you. But Spirit most definitely has your back, Taurus. And even if it doesn't feel that way right now in this moment, you're going to see why it had to play out this way. And then shift your energy, number 19. So there's a redirection here. Something that was out of sync with your energy and vibration, maybe because you're starting to grow and you didn't see it at the time, whatever that was, it was just not going to help elevate you. It wasn't going to help grow you and go to the level that God, the universe, your angels and spirit guides see you going. So if there has been something that is clinging on to your energy, if it's something that you are really realizing that once what I thought I wanted is no longer sitting right with me, it is time to shift that energy. And that's a huge thing, Taurus. That's nothing small. So I can see why Spirit also wants you to focus on your self-care and your self-love and focusing on peace. Do something every day that you want to do just for you. If that's, taking some time to go on a walk, if that's taking some time to take a bath, if that's taking some time to watch your favorite movie, to listen to your favorite music, just for an hour a day, Taurus, dedicating that hour to yourself, it will help shift your energy again. I do feel as if you're getting a lot more unlocked within you through your codes, through your intuition, that is giving you more answers than what you were seeking outside of yourself, Taurus. And maybe that's where the shift of the energy begins as well. But I do feel as if everything is going to work out and you can be at peace knowing that. I do feel as if as you do the work within, knowing that you're protected, knowing that you're guided and everything happens for a reason, it's going to make its appearance to you on the outside world. And that's also what's going through your life right now, is that shift. All right, let's get to the tarot. Tell me about 3 major energies going on in Taurus's life that we need to talk about, Spirit. Ooh, wow, 3 of Wands. Aries energy. So more is coming in, Taurus, and I feel for some of you guys, you're going to start to see that. Yeah, it was a bummer that something didn't work, but other things are coming in. New relationships, new events that you'll be invited to, something that is going to spark the fire of motivation. Something's getting you going, Taurus. And maybe for some of you guys with this protection, you need to know that whatever is coming into your life, whatever you're starting to see the ripples of, very small because it's still the 3, but they're important. They're things that are leading you and guiding you to knowing that this is part of your greater purpose. This is a part of something that is meant to happen in your life. You are starting to see it. You're starting to feel it. And whatever your goals are, your dreams are, they are protected. Yes, there are certain things that couldn't come about, but that doesn't mean it's not for you, Taurus. There's just other ways to do it. And the way you were about to do it was not going to get you what you wanted. Truly, that's why God, Spirit, the universe had to intervene by closing that door. But with the 3 of Wands, what it's really confirming for me is that whatever door closed, a new one is opening. And it's another 3 on the board here. So some of you, your birthdays could be May 3rd, May 13th, perhaps April 30th for some of you guys. Or you could be seeing a lot of 3s from the universe. 33, 333. Those are your number confirmations from Spirit. Tell me more. Wow. Now we have the World card under Be Peace. This is all about acceptance. This is coming to accept every journey that you've been through, every experience you've been at up to this point. There's something you're freeing yourself from. And again, maybe it's the weight of your own expectations. Maybe it's certain things that you are kind of starting to see wasn't right for you. And now that you've come to that idea, and now that you've come to that awareness, there's so much more you can see that you can achieve for yourself. You very much are someone that can make impact in this world. You very much are someone that is meant to experience all the best that God, the universe, can provide. But it starts at believing you can achieve it, Taurus. And, with whatever this, no matter how big or small, this idea of what you want to have in your life, this change, this shift of energy, it is something that is meant for you. It is something that you can be at peace with, knowing that this is part of your blueprint. This is a part of your destiny, really, with the world here. And some of you are taking a break from social media in some way. If this is not your message, bear with me for a second. But those of you that are taking a break away from your phone, from the internet, from the news, you're feeling way more connected to yourself than getting the information that, honestly, sometimes with social media can be very toxic. I think a lot of you are kind of feeling a lot more relaxed, a lot more at ease without being on your social media. But for most of you, this is the peace you're finding within yourself, the acceptance that you're finding within yourself that is going to shift to your outside world. I think you guys are really starting to see the main factor of your life purpose here is to be at peace, to be love, to be acceptance, and then let everything else fall into place. But something is, for some of you, you are achieving something big by the middle to the end of the month that is going to make you feel it's the old way of being, the old way of believing is over now. I have learned something, I have gained something, and now I can move on to the next chapter in my life, which is setting you up for this renewal of peace and shift of energy, right? Because something you're starting to understand or something you're starting to see is going to change your entire perspective. And a lot of people don't take that as a blessing. We only see blessings as material things. No, sometimes a new way of thinking that makes us so much more prepared, that makes us so much more aware, is sometimes for me, a bigger blessing than anything the material world can provide. And I'm seeing that majorly for some of you. Yeah. So here we have the Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Coins. Virgo energy. This is what's to come, Taurus. Like I said, there's some things internally that have to be worked out, figured out with the Ace of Swords. Prioritize. That's what I'm hearing as well. Prioritizing what is giving you a renewal of peace, what is motivating you, driving you, not sucking away from you, not disencouraging you from pursuing your greatest goals. And I don't even know if that's a word. Again, Mercury retrograde's almost over, thank goodness. But you guys get what I'm saying in general. It's something about shifting. It's something about changing. And by the end of the month, even if this block or this rejection, whatever it was, hurt you, you're going to find out why it couldn't happen. Some of you are going to get a phone call, a text message. Some of your friends are going to call you up and say, oh my goodness, Taurus, this is what happened. And it may have related to something that was blocked from you. And it's all going to make sense. Archangel Michael is very strong with you, is strong in your energy. If you pray to Michael, Michael hears your prayers, hears your intentions. But I think generally you guys are going to have the idea of what it is to prioritize, what it is to shift. And like I said, once you figure all that out internally, you're going to be given every material thing that you've been hoping for in the 3D world with the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you guys will be taken care of. You will be protected. There's some sort of business that will be, flourishing. Your own job, your own career will be stable. I wonder if some of you, if you have been struggling financially, that will be taken care of, Taurus. You're a hard worker, so that's never going to change for you. Even if there was, certain blockages, you are still meant to be on this path. And you will be successful on this path as well. Everything will be restored to you, Taurus, by focusing on peace, love, acceptance. And then with the Ace of Swords too, by the end of the month, some of you guys may need to make a decision. Some of you may be given the opportunity to make a choice, but this is something that you will be very prepared to make. It's not something that is going to shock you, push you off guard. I feel that story in your life is over. With whatever it is that you're doing to upgrade, to shift, to prepare. With this World card here, there's not a lot that's going to stump you again from the knowledge you're gaining at this point in your life on what it is you still want to achieve, what it is you still want to conquer. That's amazing, Taurus. And I'm very excited to see that unfold for you. So let's go ahead and get one more card from the Rose Oracle. And I'm going to read the excerpt from the book because I think it's so beautiful the way Rebecca Campbell writes it. And I do want to share it with you guys. So let's get a final message from Spirit, God, the universe about what Taurus needs to hear right now. The fertile void. This is what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys here. So here's the card. And it says, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. Interesting. Yeah. So maybe even what you don't see in the background are things that Spirit, God, the universe is setting up for you, but can't fully be revealed yet. But I'd give, very, very soon you'll start to see the Nine of Pentacles pour into your life, Taurus. That, you can give credit to yourself that whatever it is that's unfolding here, you've worked to achieve. You've worked to make happen. A lot about the Nine of Pentacles is self-reliance, self-stability. And I think that is what you're kind of getting here through this void you're going through. It's only temporary, Taurus. And like I said, you're very protected as you go through this time. So let's see what the card has to say. Okay. So it says, this is a very auspicious card. It holds the potent golden seeds of a new beginning and the aftermath of an end. We're called to have patience and enter a state of deep rest, repair, regeneration, and acceptance. To let a part of our lives, or even who we once were, metaphorically die in order to seed, sprout, bud, and bloom again. There's often a letting go, a grief or mourning involved, a death of self or what once was. The endings of things that were once important, relationships, jobs, identities, ways of being. The fertile void asks that we honor endings to begin again. It's a crucial part of growth, and new isn't possible without it. If the card, you can see the golden seed cradled in the dark, fertile womb of the soil. It's easy to mistake this phase of growth as one where nothing much is happening, but beneath the surface of the winter soil, things have never been more active. Winter is a phase of initiation, renewal, and rebirth. When we're going through a period of inner winter, we experience this too. We metaphorically go underground by coming to a standstill and allowing ourselves to recover and rest. We don't realize it, but this is the most important part of our growth, and it takes faith and surrender to do it. Trust the sureness of the soil. The new is being woven without you having to micromanage every move. Trust the sureness of the soil. Be cradled by the great mystery. This is a very tender, powerful time. So Taurus, yeah, if that doesn't put the bow on everything I've been explaining, truly don't feel discouraged. Don't feel as if all you've done is for naught. I think major accomplishments are happening within you and even behind the scenes. And from those journeys you're going on within yourself to transition, to renew, to accept, to heal, it's going to have a profound impact in your life. So do the work now, Taurus. It's not something that everyone likes to do. It's not something that everyone is willing to do, but you are that rare soul that will do it, Taurus. Because you believe in yourself, you have faith, you have trust. Even if it gets shaken at times, it is never broken. So Taurus, I'm very excited for what's happening in behind the scenes and the background of things, because it's really shifting you and directing you into having everything that you want to achieve, succeed, and experience in this life. Thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provides you with the healing, clarity, insight, and guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.